Well, it would appear that I have discovered a new bug in Dragon Age Origins. I guess I can't take screenshots anymore, which is fun. Yeah, because I was trying to take a screenshot of those guys. Well, I think they're actually ladies. They're definitely ladies. I was trying to take a screenshot of them, but when I clicked F12, crashed the game. So yeah, don't know what's up with that. We're just gonna kind of ignore that for now. Honestly, Dragon Age Origins is in such a dire need of an update. Like, this game is so beyond broken. I'm really hoping that maybe they'll, like, slip in, like an all-in-one game. Now that Dragon Age 4 is coming out soon, this game is in dire need of it. I suppose we can read some codexes before going through that ominous door that certainly no boss is lurking behind. The Harrowing. Among apprentices of the Circle, nothing is regarded with more fear than the Harrowing. Little is known about this rite of passage, and that alone would be cause for dread. But it is well understood that only those apprentices who pass the trial are ever seen again. They return as full members of the Circle of Magi. Of those who fail, nothing is known. Perhaps they are sent away in disgrace. Perhaps they are killed on the spot. I heard one patently? I want to say that's patently. I heard one patently ridiculous rumor among the Circle of Ravane, which claimed that failed apprentices were transformed into pigs, fattened up, and served at dinner to the senior enchanters. But I could find no evidence that the Ravani Circle ate any particular quantity of pork. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar, by Brother Jin TV. Now, we know from doing the Mage Origin that the Harrowing is actually a process where they put a demon, they sort of do a whole thing, where they transport you sort of to the Fade-ish, you're conscious, and you're supposed to, basically it's to see if you can resist the temptations of a demon. And if you succeed, then you pass. If you don't, then you get possessed, and the Templars kill you. And that's discovered through the Mage Origin. The four circles of magic. Creation. Opposition in all things. For earth, sky. For winter, summer. For darkness, light. My will alone is balanced, sundered, and the world given new life. Threnodies 5:5. The School of Creation, sometimes called the School of Nature, is the second of the School of Matter, the balancing force and complement of Entropy. Did not know that. Creation magic manipulates natural forces, transforming what exists and bringing new things into being. Creation requires considerable finesse, more than any other school, and is therefore rarely mastered. Those mages who have made a serious study of creation are the highest in demand, useful in times of peace as well as war. From the Four Schools, a treatise by First Enchanter Josephus. The Four Schools of Magic, Entropy. To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. Threnodies 5:7. I wonder what 5:6 is. We might just figure that out in one of these, though. The second of the two schools of matter, Entropy, is the opposing force of creation. For this reason, it is often called the School of Negation. Nothing lives without death. Time inevitably brings an end to all things in the material world, and yet in this ending is the seed of beginning. A river may flood its banks, causing havoc, but bring new life to its floodplain. The fire that burns a forest ushers in new growth, and so it is with entropy, and so it is with entropic magic, that we manipulate the forces of erosion, decay, and destruction to create the new. Once again, from Josephus. The Four Schools of Magic, Primal. Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven. Field and forest shall burn. The sea shall rise and devour them. The wind shall tear their nations from the face of the earth. Lightning shall rain down from the sky. They shall cry out to their false gods and find silence. Andraste 7:19. Ooh. That's actually like a really good verse. And I also didn't know that Andraste had her own book. Like, that makes sense that she would, seeing as she is the Jesus. of Dragon Age, but I guess the reason why I didn't think she had one is because, like, Jesus doesn't have a book, so... But it makes sense that she does. Sometimes called the School of Power, the Primal School is the second of the schools of energy, balanced by spirit, and concerns the most visible and tangible forces of nature itself. This is the magic of war, fire, ice, and lightning, devastation. This is what the vast majority imagines when they hear the word magic. And lastly, the four schools of magic, spirit. And the voice of the Maker shook the Fade, saying, "In my image I have wrought, my firstborn. You have been given dominion over all that exists. By your will, all things are done. Yet you do nothing. The realm I have given you is formless, ever-changing. Trinity's 5-4. What is Trinity's 5-6 then? Do we ever learn? Gosh, now I want to know. I'm going to go on a deep dive while editing this, figuring out if we know if Trinity is 5-6. The first of the two schools of energy, spirit, is opposed by the Primal School. It is the school of mystery, the ephemeral school. This is the study of the invisible energies which surround us at all times, yet are outside of nature. It is from the Fade itself that this magic draws its powers. Students of this school cover everything from direct manipulation of mana and spell energies to the study and summoning of spirits themselves. By its nature, an esoteric school, as most others know virtually nothing about the Fade, studies of spirit magic are often misunderstood by the general populace, or even confused for blood magic, an unfortunate fate for a most useful branch of study. Interesting. I know I did at one point mess around with the spirit build. My main mage character that I got pretty far with was Entropy, but he is no longer considered canon by me. And then finally we have, I'm pretty sure we read all about abominations already. Golem. Once a crucial part of Orzammar's defenses, golems have all but vanished as the secret to their manufacture was lost over 1,000 years ago. What few golems remain are guarded closely by the Shaperate, brought out when the battle with the Darkspawn grows desperate enough to risk their loss. No one now would sell a golem for any price, but in ancient times, dwarves sold many golems to the Magister Lords of Tevinter. They are devastating weapons in war, living siege engines capable of hurling soldiers like a catapult or plowing through enemies' lines, like an earthquake. Cool. Golems are definitely one of, like, the most interesting creatures in the lore of Dragon Age. Also, golems just remind me, so previously I was talking about, like, are we the bad guys because we're just killing everyone here? I'm always torn. Black City cameo. I don't know if that's supposed to be the Black City. I always took that that's, like, the center island. Anyways, not the point. I was talking earlier about, like, whether or not we're killing people, other dreamers, or if these are illusions. And one of the main things is, like, there's golems here, so are golems capable of dreaming? Like, in the Mage Origin, we go into the basement, and I wouldn't be surprised if there are golems down in the basement of the tower. But can they dream? Is the question. Okay. Oh, they die in one hit. I assume I can hit them up. Yeah, that frost spell is definitely, like, the strongest spell in this game. It's so powerful. I suppose we can just... You know what, actually, since the game crashed once, we're gonna use this old save from my last playthrough of this game. Yeah, let's overwrite that save. Okay, so you... You're gonna rage, so I'm going to throw a fireball at you. And then I'm going to hurl a rock at you. And I suppose I can slam you. kind of a disappointing boss, not gonna lie. If I had the arcane horror form, spoiler, that's the last form if you haven't played this, I probably would have arcane locked him as well. Like, I just would have immobilized him from moving ever again. There's a room I missed. 1 minute. I will be back to you, teleporting circle. Oh, that's just the room that this door goes through. I thought I missed a mouse hole. That makes more sense. Still working so far. Let's pop over to the Templar's Nightmare. Oh no, is this the room that I think it is? Right, first off. It's a really weird place for that book to be. Okay. Nice. Oh, wait, that's right, still big deal. Okay. We got another mouse hole over there, but... Actually, wait a second. There is a book. I love how I'm too small to open a door, but I can reach that. Yeah, because, like, okay, if we're fighting things that aren't dreamers, that would mean that there's a blight wolf down here. Or near here. Like, that's not good. So, I don't know. I've always been wondering, like, are there... What exactly is around here? So yeah, I've always wondered, like, are we fighting illusions? Or are we fighting dreamers? Because if we are fighting dreamers, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. And, like, yeah, there's Darkspawn here, so... It's definitely not a good thing that there are Darkspawn nearby. I just trivialize that ogre so much. But I do think, like, there's certainly a part of the game, I think it's at the very end, like, every combat with ogres just becomes this really trivial fight, and I kind of like it because, I don't know, seeing the ogres as, like, these massive bosses in the beginning and then just trivializing them, it's fun. Wait, that will just... Wow, that was so useful. Okay, what's through here? I hate the Templar's Nightmare is my least favorite because I always go in circles. Wait a second, isn't there a ghost door somewhere? There's a spirit door. I bet I need the spirit door. 1 minute. So gotta abandon this place. I've actually been able to, like, I'm quite impressed with the fact that I was able to just go from area to area. That makes more sense. Okay, let's pop up to here and let's... Yeah, because there's a... There'd be Darkspawn here. So, can Darkspawn dream? Or are they just figments of imagination? I don't know. I don't feel like the game ever really explains it either.
As you desire. Lovely.
No. Can't break it again. Which is unfortunate. I can't remember if there's 2 more. I feel like there's 2 more cunning to be found. Like, if memory serves me right, there are 2 more cunning places. And that way I don't have to put any resources to cunning, any level ups. I can just focus purely on strength. The flaming ones feel like... I don't know. Because the flaming ones feel like they're figments of imagination. But then again, I guess this entire place is just imagination, so... Am I going backwards? Yeah. Chantry priests are stronger than these Darkspawn. That's just sad. Now this is just not a fun place. Like, oh my gosh, they're burning books. I know that's terrible, but this works. Not gonna lie, like. Over some heads. So are these dreamers they're burning? I don't... Or is this just illusions? Now that I've thought about it, it's just stuck in my head. I can't stop thinking about what's actually happening.
Yes. Why? Shh. They won't find me here. They won't find me here. You!
See, I gotta be more careful about the Templar spirit, because he can die, can't heal himself. I'm pretty sure I killed him.
They're gone! You did it. You killed them.
You're welcome.
But not all. Their leaders are behind the unbreakable door. I give you my wisdom. It will let you see. And now I wake.
Cool. So, we got in here to the mouse hole. I do like the spirit form. Like, I like all the spirit form. I like all the shape-shifting forms that you get. The Burning Man is my favorite, just because I enjoy setting people on fire.
As you desire.
But spirit form is fun as well. No, I don't feel like backtracking right now. I will backtrack all off screen to get all of the essence, but for now, I'm just going to keep moving forward and trying. Get done with this. Yeah. Pretty sure there's one more thing. Let's use the spirit form, I guess. Oh, we have like no spam.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Masinya's done with all this stuff. She just wants to get out of here. He can't use Leliana thing, like... why is it there if Arcane Horror can't use it? Okay, so we're going to Crushing Prison. Oh, that's not good. We're just gonna go. Oh gosh. Oh, you spammer. Absolutely spammed me. Noble bastard. Okay. I think that's the first I've been spammed with that many crowd control attacks. Okay, so before we actually leave, I'm gonna go and sort of do some speed runnings for all those essences that I left behind me, so hold 1 minute. Anyways, moving on, let us teleport. I suppose we can go do a Templar's Nightmare now. And we can do Burning Tower last. The Arcane Horror form is kind of amazing, especially with this whole Crushing Prison spell. Honestly, I want to make a mage just for that spell. I never give it to Wynne, because I put all of her spells into like healing and stuff, but it's such a great spell. Okay. Through the spirit door. I love it. Those chantry priests in the... Oh, I can't go back out further. The chantry priests in that one level, the tower, I think it's the Burning Tower, or Mage's Asunder, they are super strong. Everything else, like they're taking multiple blows from his slam. everyone else, though, is just like shrugging it off like it's nothing. Okay, so that's how you fight those guys. You just turn to these dudes. I've always wondered who this is supposed to be. I don't think they ever reveal. I don't think I want to go through that door. Oh, I'm just in the previous room. Okay. I guess I have to. You should go in as a spirit, so that way I can do a crushing prison on the boss. Who is the boss of this area again? I cannot remember who I'm supposed to fight here. There's nothing there. Yeah, I don't remember what this area's boss was. Ooh. Wait. What? Wait, really? Was that the boss of this area? No.
Catch me if you can.
That makes more sense. Oh, I guess it was just like you reached the end of it? Okay. Yeah, because I remembered her, actually.
The game isn't over.
That's actually... See, I was just gonna crush and prison her, but I'm okay with this. Oh, crap. Yeah, they're giving horror format vibes. Which actually, funnily enough, I know a lot of people love that story. I was not impressed by Horrors of Formac. I didn't actually find it that scary, and I think the main reason is they got very specific. Sweet, we got 16 cunning. No points need to go into cunning because Masinya does get master coercion, but I don't need to put any skills into cunning because we are good for that. So everything can just go into strength.
And so I shall.
Oh, so we got some nightmares. I kind of want to do the nightmares last. I think I'm gonna save those for last. Let's just finish off this place. Wait, I don't have to go that way. That's not where the dungeon is. Well, I guess while we're waiting for that timer to actually through the rocket myself, I can go get this story out. Let's go kill whoever's here. I think it's a rage demon. Give it a level 5. But hey, we're almost done with this questline. Takes forever. I do know some people, like, absolutely hate Lost in a Dream. Is that what it's called? What is this? Why do I keep doing that? Lost in Dreams. I know some people absolutely hate this questline. I do. I just... like, I know there's mods where you can skip it. I never have, though, because I kind of like it. I like the mechanics of it. It's just... sometimes it takes a bit too long. Okay, that was a cool way to kill them. Like, I do kind of enjoy this questline. There are fun parts to it. It's just, you know, I think, because I remember enjoying it the first time I recorded it, but then again, I'm having to re-record it, so like, part of it's like, okay, I've seen this. Let's move on. Yeah, rage. Hey, why don't we just, like, stop you there? Crushing Prison is such a great spell. Until it's used on you. And then it's, like, the worst spell ever. Okay, sweet. So, we're gonna quick save. Alright, we have all the places available, so... I'm guessing this might be Wynne, because it's Mage's Asunder and Burning Tower. Yeah.
Maker, forgive me. I failed them all. They died and I did not stop it.
But they're not dead yet. The circle can still be saved.
What about all this? How can you say that when you are faced with this? Death. Can you not see it? It's all around us.
You're in the Fade. This is a dream. Which, I do... Poor Masinya, like, the 2 times she's a dwarf, so she's never dreamed. But when she does dream, she's either getting harassed by Darkspawn and... what do you call... where the dragons called in this world again? They're the old gods, but, like, don't they have a fancier title than that? Is it just old gods? She's being harassed by the Blight when she's dreaming, and then where she's getting harassed by demons. Like, Masinya has the worst dreams imaginable.
Why was I spared? If not to help them, what use is my life? Now that I have failed in the task that was given me, leave me to my grief. I shall bury their bones, scatter their ashes to the 4 winds, and mourn their passing till I too am dead.
Really dramatic, really beautiful. This is getting rather morbid. It's a really beautiful sentiment, but, like, they're fake. You have to fight this feeling, whatever it is.
Your blatant disregard for the souls of the dead strikes me as being utterly inappropriate.
They're not dead yet. This is a trek. Oh, no, we're gonna do this. Masinya is more about, like, reason and stuff. I think usually she talks about that she's finding it hard to sympathize with demons. But please think about what you're doing here and why.
I do not know what you are trying to tell me. Why must you make this more painful? And where were you when this happened? I trusted you as an ally, and you were nowhere to be found.
I would like to know what Wynne's world has seen. Like, I do kind of wish that they'd sort of develop this area a bit more, so it looks like the circle towers. It looks more like Wynne's habitat. You know, we get Weishaupt. I really love to see, like, what Wynne is seeing right now. I'm the only thing that's real. Ignore everything else. We're using that master... well, it's not master coercion yet, but we're using that good persuasion.
I do not know what this will accomplish, but I will do this if it will satisfy you. It is difficult to focus. It feels as though something is stopping me from concentrating. I've never had so much trouble. Perhaps some time away from this place will help me think clearly.
Well, that sounds like a good idea.
Don't leave us, Wynne. We don't want to be alone.
Holy Maker, stay away, foul creature.
More demons to kill, it seems. I do just imagine that, like, Masinya right now is being very, like, she's so done with this. She's raging in the Fade. She's tired of all of this.
Stay, Wynne. Sleep soundly in the comforting embrace of the earth. Do not fight it. You belong here with us.
No, not yet. My task is not yet done. It is not time yet.
Come away to your rest. Couldn't we
I feel like I've heard his voice before in this game. Oh, I think she threw a rock at me. Was that him? At first I thought that was Wynne, but I was like, it doesn't have fireball.
Is it over?
There we go.
Thank the Maker for you. Wait, what's happening? Where are you going?
But anyways, okay. So we went to this one. So this is Templar's Nightmare and Mage's Asunder. I imagine this is going to be Leliana, because this makes sense if we visit Leliana here. Yeah. I do wonder, like, I'm pretty sure each zone is, like, depending on where they intersect, that is where you get the character. I should probably do, like, a playthrough with all the companions, because I do want to see what all their nightmares are here, and then see where they're put, and, like, between which two zones, if that makes any sense. Okay.
Blessed art thou, who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed art thou, who seeks his forgiveness.
Leliana, well, we know what she's doing. We're gonna go with, thank the Maker you're safe.
Blessed... what?
Oh, wait.
Blessed art thou, who exists in the sight of the Maker. Blessed art thou, who seeks his forgiveness.
Leliana, what are you doing?
Blessed... what? Who you?
I beg you, do not disturb the girl's meditations.
Revered Mother? I do not know this person.
Okay, so for, like, Leliana at this point, Masinya and Leliana, I know in-game, like, you just meet her, we just met in Lothering, and now we're here, but, like, in-game, you know, you have to travel distance, so I imagine that they're friends at this point. Leliana, we're friends, don't you remember?
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Please do not vex her. She needs quiet and solitude to calm her mind and heal her heart.
Leliana, listen to me, please. This isn't real.
Isn't real? I don't understand.
Okay, so I think the one that we choose, I can't quite remember, but I believe it's... Don't you remember why you left the cloister? I want to say this is the one that we're supposed to ask.
I remember. There was a sign.
Leliana, we have discussed this sign of yours. The Maker does not care to interfere in the affairs of mortals. This vision was likely the work of demons.
Okay, and talking about the vision, I really hope the game, like, brings up Leliana's visions again, because I feel like it's a part of Dragon Age that just sort of got left behind, even though it's so crucial. And I don't know, like, I've always kind of been peeved that we don't get more on the Maker and Leliana's visions. So, I don't... Masinya doesn't really know about the Maker. Not that much. So... And, like, yes, she is trying to be persuasive right now, but I don't feel like she would do number 3, so we're gonna go with... Once again, Masinya's kind of just done with the Fade. She's raging in the Fade right now. Yes, she would know about the demons, being one herself. Actually... We'll go with 1. We'll go with 1. It seems... Because I haven't really been raging. I was sort of calm with Wynne, so do not listen to her. Trust in what you know.
The Maker cares for us. I believe he misses his wayward children as much as we miss him. My vision may not be from him, but it guides me to do what is right. My revered mother knew this. I don't know who you are, but you are not her.
Yeah, she's a demon in disguise, here to deceive you.
Let us leave. My head has not yet cleared, but there is something familiar about you, and I believe I trust you.
This is your home, your refuge. Do you truly wish to leave the comfort of this place behind? Stay and know peace.
There is no need. I carry the peace of the Chantry in my heart.
You are going nowhere, girl. I will not permit it.
You can't command her any longer, demon. She is free.
No, she is ours, now and forever.
I always love how the revered mother says no, because it always reminds me of Palpatine in Star Wars every time.
So I shall.
Okay. Oh.
Holy Maker! She was
A demon, yes.
My head feels heavy. Like I've just woken up from a terrible nightmare. I believe we had some task to accomplish. Let us be on our way. Wait. What's happening to me?
Well, okay, so to be completely real, most of the reason why I've been re-recording this, besides the fact that it's like, last video was so late, is I messed up that conversation. I got a different choice, and legit, it has no lasting effects on the story at all. It is ignored, that it never comes up again. But I picked different choices, and then when I realized I had picked the wrong choices, I was like, I can't let this stay in the recording. So yeah, that conversation, it's like what, 3 minutes? How long have I been recording? It's about 5 minutes of dialogue. Never will become relevant in the story again. But you know what? That is what this channel's for. It's, yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, and that's, okay, so the symbols are dependent upon who we're saving, because that looks like the Chantry symbol. It actually looks like the Eye of the Inquisition, if I'm being quite frank. I don't really know what that symbol's supposed to represent. We're just gonna go with that. Okay, and finally, Alistair. I need to talk to Alistair? Okay.
Hey, it's great to see you again. I was just thinking about you. Isn't that a marvelous coincidence? This is my sister, Goldana. These are her children, and there's more about somewhere. We're one big happy family, at long last.
Okay, so I've always felt like this was this, of all of them that I've seen so far, I've only seen these 3. But I feel like this one is the saddest. Well, I've seen Morgan's as well. But I feel like Alistair's is the saddest. Especially if you don't know about Goldana. Like, and even if you do, it's just a sad reveal that this is like, his dream is just him being like, with his family and wanted and loved. Like, it is just sad. In general. You seem very content.
I am. I'm happier than I've been my entire life. Isn't that strange? I thought being a Grey Warden would make me happy, but it didn't. This does.
I'm overjoyed to have my little brother back. I'll never let him out of my sight again.
You live with your sister. Like Masinya right now, because the other one, she knew about those. Like, this is all new to her, because I don't believe Alistair has mentioned any of this in our dialogue yet. So this is all new. Also, that shadow. Oof. This game is in such dire need of a remaster.
There's nothing wrong with living with my sister. I've never had a real family before.
Well, Alistair, is your friend staying for supper?
Say you'll stay. Goldana's a great cook. Maybe she'll make her mince pie. You can, can't you?
Of course, dear brother. Anything for you.
It's especially sad, like, knowing who Goldana is. Like, I wonder if it changes at all if you go to Goldana and you do that quest. Spoilers, I guess, that's technically, but, like, I wonder if this changes at all? I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking too much about a quest that doesn't really have any lasting effects. I can't stay, and you shouldn't either, Alistair.
You're acting really strangely.
Think about this and how you got here. Think carefully, Alistair.
All right, if it makes you happy. It's a little fuzzy. That's strange.
Alistair, come and have some tea.
No. Wait. I remember a tower. The circle. It was under attack. There were demons. That's all I really remember.
The Sloth Demon. Do you remember that?
Are you saying this is a dream? But it's so real.
Of course it's real. Now wash up before supper and
Something doesn't feel quite right here. I think I have to go.
Come with me, then.
No, he is ours, and I'd rather see him dead than free.
Well, that was a good transition. They're in such mighty sweep. Is it mighty sweep? Two-handed sweep. They are in such two-handed sweep, like perfect range. Damn, Alistair is just... He is not messing around with the Godama.
Let's have at it!
I don't think I've ever actually seen... Oh! Ooh, kill animation. I don't think I've ever actually seen Alistair go after Golem. Usually he just goes after the skeletons. Can our attacks interrupt?
Goldana? I can't believe it. How did I not see this earlier?
Okay, so we're not going to say that. I do kind of love how mean you can just be to Alistair all the time. Like, it's mean, but, like, it's also kind of funny sometimes. Because it's just, it never stops. It's just the entire series. Honestly, Masinya doesn't know that much about the Fates, so we're just going to go with... Well, actually, I say that, but, like, we've collected so many codexes. Technically, you should, like... But we're gonna just go with the demon probably did something to your head.
Yes, well, try not to tell everyone how easily fooled I was. Are we going now? Wait, where are you going? What's happening to me? Hey!
Well, I love how it's not like a little fire, it's like an entire bonfire. Okay. Where's the Black City? There it is. Because I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be the Black City. I'm very convinced that that is the Black City. Or, spoilers, if you haven't played later games, Arlathan. Which, once again, I don't know if, I don't really know if I should do spoilers, like, the game's been out for a while. I don't know, because I'm newer to the series, so that's why, like, you know, I do it just in case, but... Yeah, because I don't... Is that the Templar symbol? I have no idea. You know what? I'm being a bit reckless right now. I should quick save, because last time I played this, it broke. It's not breaking now, though. The game's been, like, pretty stable, surprisingly. I don't know what was breaking it earlier. Does Niall have anything new?
What did you do? I felt something. Like the earth was shifting. Except it probably wasn't the earth.
Niall, you are so useless. I killed one of the demons on the islands.
You did? You managed to get to it? I didn't think it was possible. Killing that demon must have opened something. Perhaps the pieces are falling into place now.
Have we asked about the Litany of Vendala? I don't think I asked about any of this. I'm gonna ask, but if I already did, I'll just cut this out. What do you know about the Litany of Vendala?
Not much. I know that it stops blood mages from taking over your mind. I don't even know who or what a Drala is. You're better off asking someone more knowledgeable.
I should have asked these questions earlier. I don't think I did. So are the blood mages responsible for all this trouble?
Uldred is the mastermind behind it all. At Uldred's suggestion, the Circle was about to ally itself with Loghain when the Terns' treachery was revealed. Uldred made excuses, but we were having none of it. He panicked then, tried to leave. Irving would not let him.
What did Irving plan to do?
I don't know. I don't believe we got to that part. I was barely paying attention. Such meetings are boring. The course of action usually decided before we even congregate.
But how did the trouble start?
Uldred let loose a bolt of energy that flung us all against the far wall. That woke me up. It might have been a signal. That was when a whole group of mages poured into the chamber. And that was when I saw real blood magic in action for the first time in my life. It was like they brought the wrath of the Maker himself down upon our heads.
And the abominations? Where did they come from? Well, actually, I think kind of... You know... Oh, I thought it was like, do you know what power that is? No. I know a mage asked that question. Well, I guess we'll ask about the abominations.
I was just getting to that. Uldred must have also dabbled in demonology. When the fighting started, he tried to summon something, or some things. They overwhelmed him, and when his screaming stopped, Uldred was... gone.
Dead?
I'm sure he wishes he were dead. Uldred became an abomination. And when I saw it, I ran for my life.
You ran? But I thought you were trying to save the Circle.
I was in a panic. Once I calmed down, I thought about what would happen if... that thing got out. I gathered some of my fellows and we obtained the litany from the stockroom. I thought if we disabled the others, we could throw everything we had at Uldred. But I saw my friends fall, one by one. And now it's my turn.
Maybe we did do this? Okay, so that's all resolved. I want to say this leads to something important, like a boss fight, but
Of course.
my voice is really acting up right now. If we go this way, that loading screen made me a bit worried. If we go this way, we'll go... I do not recall loading screens looking like that. We'll find a spirit door. Okay. Oh, then I also have to go to the first place, too long. I've always wondered, like, why the hell is a boat in here? I bet that Codex entry is going to tell me about it. It has like a wolf head too. Okay, let's pull out the Codex. I'm pretty sure it's the last one of this episode too. Like, I don't recall any other. Oh wow. Oh, it's just a wisp. A great deal is made of the most powerful demons, those that create abominations and those that have changed the history of Thedas. It is often forgotten that not all demons are such awe-inspiring beings. Some that break through the cracks in the veil into our world are known as wisps, a sliver of a thought that once was. A wisp is a demon that has lost its power. Either it has existed in our world for too long without finding a true host, or has been destroyed, often, so we found, by other demons. What remains of its mind clings tightly to the one concept that created it, a hatred of all living things. While its ability to target a living creature is limited, these wisps often mindlessly attack when encountered in the Fade. In the living world, they often have been known to maliciously lure the living into dangerous areas, being mistaken for lanterns or other civilized light sources. This does, however, seem to be the very limit of their cunning. From the journal of former senior enchanter Malleus, once the Circle of Ravane declared apostate in 920 Dragon. Oh yes, and we know why he's declared apostate, and it's because of his views on, I want to say, demons. I'm pretty sure that is why he's apostate. The Rite of Annulment. In the 83rd year of the Glory Age, one of the mages of the Navaran Circle was found practicing forbidden magic. The Templars executed him swiftly, but this brewed discontent among the Navara Circle. The mages made several magical attacks against the Templars, vengeance for the executed mage, but the Knight Commander was unable to track down which were responsible. 3 months later, the mages summoned a demon and turned it loose against their Templar watchers. Demons, however, are not easily controlled. After killing the first wave of Templars, who tried to contain it, the demon took possession of one of its summoners. The resulting abomination slaughtered Templars and mages both before escaping to the countryside. The Grand Cleric sent a legion of Templars to hunt the fugitive. They killed the abomination a year later, but by the time it had slain 70 people. Divine Galatia, responding to the catastrophe, forgot how to say that word, in Navarra, and hoping to prevent further incidents, granted all the Grand Clerics of the Chantry the power to purge a circle entirely if they rule it irredeemable. This rite of annulment has been performed 70 times in the last 700 years. From Of Fire Circles and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry by Sister Petrine, Chantry Scholar. Okay, I'm pretty sure Divine Galatia does other things. Like, I'm pretty sure I've heard that name before. And that she's responsible for, I think, like, an Exalted March. But don't quote me on that. Maleficarum. It has been asked, what are Maleficarum? How shall we know them? I have been as troubled by this question as you. You who have come to me for the wisdom of the Maker, but none have seen the Maker's heart save beloved Andraste. And so I have done as all mortals must, and looked to the words of his prophet for answers. And there I found respite from a troubled mind. For she has said to us, magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Therefore I say to you, they who work magic which dominates the minds and hearts of others, they have transgressed the Maker's law. Also Our Lady said to us, those who bring harm without provocation to the least of his children are hated and accursed by the Maker. And so it is made clear to me, as it should be to us all, that magic which fuels itself by harming others, by the letting of the blood, is hated by the Maker. Those mages who honor the Maker and keep his laws we welcome as our brothers and sisters. Those who reject the laws of the Maker and the words of his prophet are apostate. They shall be cast out and given no place among us. From the Sermons of Justinia I. I don't know what age Justinia is. Honestly, I do not know that well the divines. I know Justinia becomes another divine, but I know there's like more than one, given that she's the first, but can't say when she is. Hell, I don't even know what the current divine is. Yeah, what the hell did this boat come from? It has a dog head, so I'm getting Ferelden vibes? Okay, interesting. Okay, before we do that, we just gotta travel. Well, that's definitely not right. Okay. Well, it seems Dragon Age no longer wishes to work. Okay, this is gonna be fun then. Sweet. So now we got a decent constitution. Yeah, we got some decent stats. 18, it's not great, but hopefully it'll let us hit more often. Hello, Duncan. Did he really run all that way? It's not crashing, which is good. I don't know what's going on though, so. Not a fan. Okay, what's up? Thank you. And then I just frostbite you. Like, I love that I did mention earlier that, you know, Burning Man's my favorite, but I have not used it that often in this playthrough. Must have been updated. What the hell are those? Oh, it's just a mushroom. Every time I see weird mushrooms, I always think of Oblivion, of Shivering Isles. It's just... it's like mushrooms and weirdness. That's just Oblivion. So I guess there was one more. A nice even number. Alright, let's... You know what? Yeah, we're gonna save. Okay. Nothing broke. I don't know if we need to speak to Niall.
You're back. That's not surprising. There's no way out. Every time you take a step, you think, maybe this step will take me home. But you'd be wrong.
You're so effing dramatic. Okay. No, so we just gotta... What the hell is happening? Okay. Oh, come on, game. Okay. No, I don't want to fight it in this. It's cinematic, sure, but no. Okay, 1 minute. I'm gonna shut the game off, and I'm gonna turn it back on and see if that changes. Oh, it's working! Okay. I just loaded back in. I am recording, right? Yeah, okay. Damn! Ooh. Did not mean to move forward. I was going to just move the screen. I don't know what the hell just happened. I legit just opened up the game, but it's working, so yeah. Awesome.
What do we have here? A rebellious minion? An escaped slave? My, but you do have some gall. But playtime is over. You all have to go back now.
Oh, here I am. And there you are. You just disappeared. Well, no matter.
You tried to keep us apart. You led us from each other because you fear us, don't you?
You will not hold us, demon. We found each other in this place, and you cannot stand against us.
If you go back quietly, I'll do better this time. I'll make you much happier.
Okay, can I just say, I love the difference in all of the characters, like, in those three at least. Once again, I haven't really brought that many companions. I haven't played this game with that many characters. But, I love the difference in tone, because, like, Alistair is just being Alistair. Doesn't know what the hell's happening. As is Dragon Age Alistair. But then, like, you have Leliana, and I think Leliana's response very much foreshadows her, portrayal in Dragon Age Inquisition, like, because she seems pissed about it, and then, like, we have Wynne, who's just done with this and ready to kill a demon. But, like, I love the difference, and it does well in showing who their characters are. I don't know, it's just because that Leliana is, like, my Leliana, because I started this off with Inquisition, so that's the Leliana I know. I'll make my own happiness, thank you.
Can't you think about someone other than yourself? I'm hurt. So very, very hurt.
Also, Sloth Demon, like, I don't know. I think this is just a Sloth Demon. I don't think he has a special name, but he's an interesting. He is kind of interesting in his way of beguiling people. And I don't know if this is just true for all Sloth Demons or just him. I find it to be an interesting method. Sorry, but I'd rather just be rid of your evil right now.
You wish to battle me? So be it. You will learn to bow to your betters, mortal.
Boss fight time. Okay, cool. So, he's going big boy. We'll go big boy too. Go with the slam. Now, all the characters are really... Okay, Leliana. You should not be here. Please step away. You too, Wynne. Let's just, like, get you guys some distance. Okay, and now we're gonna do... Alistair can deal with it. This dude. Okay, real quick. I didn't set any more fire. Okay, good. Wynne is just such a good killer. And then we can do... Is this just for re-energizes? Oh no, we'll do this on Alistair because he's taking some damage. Okay, so I'm gonna frost you. Missing. Okay. Actually, I was gonna do fire. Does Wynne have her mana regeneration ability? Yes, okay.
Let us end this.
Waiting for that prison to activate. I don't think he'll kill. Like, I think he'll be dead. Okay. Also, fun fact, if you don't know, shapeshifting actually, I'm pretty sure gives you more health. It heals you. So, I sometimes recommend healing up. We're fine.
You defeated the demon. I never expected you to free yourself. To free us both. When you return, take the Litany of Adrala from my body. It will protect you from the worst of the blood magic.
Your body? I always see these as like the same question as your body. Aren't you coming to help? Like every time I'm like, it's just one question. Aren't you coming to help?
I cannot go with you. I've been here far too long. For you, it will have been an afternoon's nap. Your body won't have wasted away in the real world while your spirit lays in the hands of a demon.
You think you're going to die?
Every minute I was here, the Sloth Demon was feeding off of me, using my life to fuel the nightmares of this realm. There is so little of me left. I was never meant to save the Circle, or survive its troubles. I am dying. It is as simple as that.
You're not dying. Well, I could heal you. Like, yeah, we got healing magic shenanigan.
Thank you, but it is too late for me. I do not fear what may come. They say we return to the Maker in death. And that isn't such a terrible thing. My only regret is that I could not save the Circle. But you can. Take the litany off my body when you return. It is important.
My headcanon is always that Niall is just being dramatic and like there is 100% a chance that he can be safe. He just doesn't. He's just being over dramatic. Like there's always been my interpretation is like, dude, you're fine. He's just being over dramatic. I will do this.
I'm not a hero. Perhaps trying to be one was foolish.
It's just so mean. Well, be nice. You did a lot to help the Circle.
Dark times, greater acts of heroism, eh? You may be right. Before I was taken to the Circle, my mother said I was meant for greatness. I would be more than my ancestors could have ever dreamed. I hope I haven't disappointed her.
It's so mean. You didn't, Niall. You didn't quite. Yeah, you didn't, Niall. You didn't disappoint her.
It is time for us both to be on our way. Remember the Litany of Adrala. The Circle is all that matters now. Thank you, and goodbye, friend.
Cool.
How did I get myself into this?
That was just such great. Okay, but that is where we're gonna call the end of the episode. Wynne, you good? There we go. Okay, that's where we're gonna call the end of the episode. As usual, thank you for watching. Sorry for how long this recording's been taking. It's been since October that I updated, but I will be more consistent with uploads. Thank you for watching. Next episode, we will finish up the circle, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.